This video is to show people how they're able to compress video files. We've been asked by a number of teachers and by students how they can reduce the size of the videos that they are generating for classes, and so this is going to demonstrate the use of Handbrake, which is an open source transcoder. So what that means is it will take a video file that's really large size and it will compress it down to a much smaller size. So in order to get it, for students or for people who've got their own devices, you'll need to come to handbrake.fr, and then you can see there's an option to download Handbrake right there. It is available for other platforms as well, so if you have a Mac or a Linux machine, then you just click on that other platforms link and then you can have a download a copy as well. If you're a staff member at William Carey, then it's something that's already available in our software center. So if you run the program called Software Center on your laptops, you'll see Handbrake has been added, and if you click on that and then simply click on install, what it will do is download the install package for you and put that on your laptop, just like mine has. So once you've got Handbrake on your device, so those who are needing to download it now, pause me here and then come back and continue playing once you've got it. So once you've got Handbrake on your device, you can simply run it and it will open up in a bit of a wizard interface. Would I like to recover? No, I don't. Let's just stick with what I'm going to do today. So here's Handbrake, and you'll see over here on the left that there's the option to scan an entire folder, which means that you would do all of the videos that are in a folder. You can choose a file, or you can simply drag and drop a file straight onto the interface. So I'm going to browse and find a file which I just downloaded into, there we go, my downloads folder. And so you can see it's opened up the original file. This is a open source movie which is called Big Buck Bunny, I think it's called. And you can see that at the moment the resolution is 3840 by 2160, which is a 4K video. It's very, very high quality. It's also playing 60 frames per second, which is a lot of frames per second. Normal videos would play at about 30 frames per second. So you can see that over here on the right hand side are the details or the selections, presets for compression. So a normal 720p television, so that's a standard definition. A normal standard definition television is about 720p. So if we wanted to compress this video down, so instead of being 4K it went to 720, we'd simply choose very fast 720p, and what that would do is re-render the video or create a copy of the video which is compressed down to 720p. If this is work that you're just using for school and all you want to do is submit it to the Google Classroom or elsewhere for a teacher to view, you could even compress it all the way down to 480p. So lots of the videos you see on the internet are only 480p. So I would recommend you either choose 720 or 480p. And the very fast is referring to how quick it's going to attempt to render this. Obviously, the longer you allow the program to run in terms of compressing the video, the better the job it's going to do. But it's a very good program, so the very fast options at 720p does work well. And then down the bottom here, you can see it's the location that the video is actually going to be saved. Now, instead of dumping it in there, I'm actually going to browse and put it back into my downloads folder, and I might call it not 730p, 720p at 30 frames per second, and then I'll simply say save. So I've got my original details up the top, I've got the compression details here, so you can always customize these if you like, and over here we've got our profiles, which are the presets for our compression. I've specified a path that I'm going to save the compressed video to, and then I simply come up the top and I say start encoding. This takes a bit of time because it's going to take a very large video and compress it down and try not to lose any quality. So for this process it's probably going to take about 20 minutes in order to compress that video. You can see down the bottom here there's my time remaining, and there's a little progress bar telling you how much of the encoding it has already done. So do this when you've got probably about half an hour. This is a very large video that I'm compressing. Most videos probably wouldn't take this long in order to compress that much. Give that a go, and if you do have any problems, then contact us in IT.